Um, maybe I shouldn't be doing this on a laptop like this. But I should be able to, let me see, do I have a live stream yet? I do. Okay. All right. Um, all right. I can I can go in and edit it. I assume. Oh, look at that. I've got it. It did copy something here. No tags. Okay. Um, is that right? Okay. I think my category here. Right. Okay. Sounds good. Okay, that was a failure. Oh my goodness, that was bad. Uh, yeah, I guess I'll have to use my gaming rig for that, you know, when I want to do that, but I'm not going to do it today, or I'm not going to do it now anyway. So let's see, did I save all of my stuff for this current stream? Yeah, all right, so that's it. It's going, everything's on. Okay, all right, I can shut that off. I can look over here. There's the live one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this is uh-huh. Okay. 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 I can update my post at I can update my post on Slug. Okay. Like Parlor has a pretty good preview feature, so that's pretty neat. It previews live when you're editing. That's kind of neat. Um, okay. Is that it? All right. I guess I can close that now. I don't know. I've got my chat client up. So yeah, well, okay, we tried with World of Tanks. That was probably too much to do on a machine like this. I'd have to monkey with the settings probably, but it's hello. Mm. All right. Well, that's what I got going now. Hello, Al Pacino Zero on Twitch. Okay. Well, I tried doing a World of Tanks thing and it did not work very well, so I ended up crashing everything. So I'm back with streaming about nothing again. So that's I guess how we're gonna leave it. This laptop is best just for casual streaming. Although it is a gaming laptop, it does have some issues. It's got bus bottleneck issues that I haven't been able to completely iron out, partially, but not completely. So I feel like it's just not, you know, it's not the best. So I probably should have flipped it into turbo mode too. Like it's got like a high performance fan mode that I should have probably flipped on, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just gonna go with not doing anything. So there you go. I'm just gonna stream about nothing, I guess. I guess I should get some more ice now because yeah. Okay. I'm streaming in my living room. So I don't know. Well, we'll see if anyone shows up. This is usually pretty late for me to be streaming, on this kind of thing. So we'll see. Here, um, I've got to, um, right. I've got to figure out, um, but I'll be right back. So, I'm going to mute the mic temporarily. Hi, Penguin Boy. I see you just appeared from somewhere. Just streaming about nothing today. I tried playing World of Tanks earlier, and it was a big failure, and it crashed my stream. It was just too much to do on this laptop. So I guess I will. I'll ask you to smash like, though. You know, I mean, I guess that does something for the stream. I don't know what exactly promotes it a little bit or something. It's like the more people that like it, the more it gets promoted or something like that. I don't actually know. So maybe it does. I'm not really sure. I don't know how anything works really on this, but when it comes to the YouTube side of things, I mean, I'm pretty much I'm on. Cool. I'm. Oh, you're still there. I see. So yeah. When I look at let me see. I can shut those off because I'm not going to do anything with that. But let me look at the stream here, just on my own here. Oh yeah, look at that. I got 5 likes and no dislikes so far. That's good. Usually someone will dislike it because it's so boring. I usually am not doing anything. So, yeah. So, I don't know. Does anyone want to talk? What's on your mind today, Penguin? Um, and I'm on like I don't know, like I'm not sure like what I could add. Like I've heard there's a couple of platforms that I could add, but I mean Steam is really for gaming. I could stream on Steam, but I'm not sure if that would be appropriate. I don't even know if you can do if you're allowed to do IRL streaming on Steam. So and that's what I often do from this machine anyway. I'm usually not streaming a game, but let me see what um, uh, yeah. So I don't know what's on your mind today. Do you have anything that you want to talk about, or what you've been doing, or games you've been playing, or things you've been thinking about, or whatever? Um, I guess I could. I guess I could put my settings back up now if I wanted because I'm not trying to download a huge game or do anything like that. So uh, I guess I can. We'll go back to 42 just for the heck of it. Should make it look better. Although this is a terrible webcam in this laptop, so it's not a very good webcam. It's kind of um, not especially good. Uh, it's a 720p webcam. It's fixed focus, so I don't even know. It's probably focused to. To infinity. It looks pretty good. Like the background looks pretty good. So I'm guessing maybe that's. You're trying to build a Lego plane? You mean, do you have a big kit for it? Is that, is it a kit? Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, there weren't Lego kits. There were just Legos. So, Legos have been around a long time, but basically you would buy small, medium, or large kits, and then you could buy it's a small plane. But yeah, you could get like you could buy more of like one type, or you could order certain things, or you could go to the store and buy certain Lego expander things or whatever, and then um, uh, but basically it was just blocks, and you would just build whatever you wanted, whatever you could, whatever your imagination could imagine. And then I guess in the 1980s or something like that, they started coming up with the kits. So, you would build your Lego Star Wars or your Lego whatever, there'd be like a certain kit for building something specific. And pretty neat, and then later on, maybe might have been more in the 90s or early 2000s, they had the little Lego figures you could put in your things and stuff. And I don't know, I remember like um, it sort of evolved over a period of time where it used to just be building blocks. Basically, you just made whatever you wanted. And then I do not have a Lego set. I had one when I was a little kid. I had it. I had Legos. I had a huge box of Legos, probably this big, this tall, full to the top, and it was just full of Lego stuff. And periodically, I would just sit and build stuff. Oh, me and my brother, we had like a closet where we always did it, and we always went in the walk-in closet and we did our Legos in there. And it was always very dangerous to walk in there because you could always step on a Lego and it was pretty painful. So, uh, but it's been a while since I've had a Lego set. It's been a long, long time. I haven't had Legos since the 1970s. But they were always fun, and you could, we used to build like big houses and big castles and stuff like that. And you have 100 Lego sets. Wow. Um, yeah, and of course I didn't have so the Lego sets I had they were just like sets of blocks. They didn't have like there wasn't like a build this thing with all these parts. So, no thanks. Oh, so um So yeah, I've never done like a Death Star or something like that, or whatever. I've never done any of the modern stuff where you have a kit basically. I've never done that. Um, That's Mrs. Curvycom in the background there, walking around. So I think I did. I saw you wave. Now she's waving again. So I don't know, So it's been like I said, it's been a long time since I've done anything with Legos, but um, there were the kits that came like I don't know when the kits started showing up. I think in the 80s, like the 1980s was when the first time I saw any Lego kits, and I think that's the first time I saw that. Sometimes the sets you would get, they would have like they would have some things like on the back. They would say, "Here's something you can build with this set," and they would have things like that in it. But I can't remember really. But then mostly like we always liked them so much, so we played with them a lot. So we would always get like expansion sets for like Christmas and birthday and stuff like that. So and we could build bigger castles or bigger whatever, bigger stuff. And I'm in Arizona, northern Arizona, USA. And you're in Norway, huh? So that PewDiePie has not taken over Norway yet. That's been a joke. That's been a running joke though for a while. I don't. He hasn't been doing the Norway meme here for a while. So that's a little old now. He hasn't done anything about Norway in a long time. Uh, but I think like YouTuber Styx Hexenhammer, I think is in Norway right now. Or no, he's in the Netherlands. He's in the Netherlands, which is Dutch, right? So that's the same. That's different. Um, so he normally lives in Vermont, but he's married someone from Norway, and so he's been going back and forth. And ever since the pandemic, he just stayed in Norway. I mean Netherlands. Am I saying? I keep saying Norway, don't I? So yeah, Netherlands. So so I guess the Netherlands are like almost at sea level or even below sea level in some areas. And so I'm in Arizona, sort of northern Arizona, and in Arizona we have three climates. So the southern part of the state is super hot desert, and then this area where I am is kind of medium. It still gets pretty hot, but not that hot, and it has more, vegetation and stuff. And then about 24 miles or 26 miles north of me is like the town of Flagstaff, and that's like the high plateau area, and it has a kind of I'm gonna try to be tomorrow. Yeah, I'm I hadn't been streaming for a while, and now I'm gonna try to stream every day again if I can make myself do it. It's better if I do than if I don't. That's kind of how I look at it. So I'm just doing it. Sometimes I go outside. It actually looks pretty nice out there today. I don't know what the weather is. Let me look on my Windows 10 weather thingy and see what it says here. It says it's Sedona. It says it's 78 right now. Actually, so it's really cooled down. Looks like it's going to stay in the 70s and 80s for the next few days. That's kind of interesting. Oh, and your English is fine. It's pretty good, actually. It's better than my Norwegian, which is 0. I have 0. I don't speak any other languages except a little bit of German and a little bit of Spanish. But I studied German when I was in high school. But even though my mom is German, I never practice it. So it's actually pretty cool out today. That's unusual because a couple days ago it was really hot still. It was in the hundreds, but low hundreds. It usually doesn't get super hot here, and it cools down at night. But you can teach me Norwegian. I wonder like how long it would take me if I lived there. I wonder how long it would take me to learn that. I'm not the best with languages, It takes me forever to get a vocabulary, grasp of the vocabulary, although I'm pretty good at pronouncing other languages. I got a good ear, and so maybe that's because I'm a musician, but I've got a good ear for languages, so I'm pretty good at pronouncing languages once I get the hang of the vowel and consonant set that they have and the pronunciation rules they have. I usually get pretty good at that part. But when it comes to actually learning the structure of the language and getting it into my head really fast, I'm not very good at that. But seems like a lot of it is sort of hearing it and speaking it, having the grasp of the sounds is very helpful. So, and then kind of learning it in chunks, because that's kind of what people do. I think they learn it in chunks. When you're little, you don't learn individual words. You learn chunks of words, phrases. And it starts by you learn how to say specific things, and then it kind of like all meshes together, and all of a sudden you just know it. Like I know a 10-year-old in Sweden that speaks English, and it's so good that she sounds like she's from America. Because she learned how to speak English from watching YouTube videos.
You would learn.
How to say hi in Norwegian is, how do I pronounce? Is it hi or is it hey? Or is it like I know like some things are the same. Like everyone says okay in every language for some reason. Like okay is a, they even say it they even say that in China and Japan and places like that. So if I want to, let me see. If I want to, is that the right size? That's pretty good. If I want to, like, if I want to hear what that sounds like, I can like look this up, right? I can say here. I can put my earphones in here and let me see. Let me see here. HIJKLMN Norwegian. Okay. I mean, if I want to say, okay, let me see how that sounds. Well, can I play it?
Hi.
Hi. Oh, it's just like English almost. Hi. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hi.
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 Hi. Goes slower on the second time.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. So, uh, well, at least I can speak one word in Norwegian. Do I have, oh, my chroma cam not working at all. Did it freeze up? Yeah, that's not working right now. I don't know why, but it's not working. No, we don't have that. We have to use um we have to use just like in German, we don't have the umlaut, so and if we use the American spelling, so we just go like for O with the umlaut, we go OE like that. Or like that, or for the A or whatever. Or you use an alt code for it, or use the character map. But that's kind of what we do, I guess. But I don't know. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But uh, well, thanks for dropping by. Did your 419 comment post? I don't know. Uh, yeah, it must be time to sleep. It's pretty late. It's pretty late there. It's like 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning or something. So, that was interesting. Okay. So, so this probably won't work then. Yeah, I don't know. So Chromacam. Yeah, it says Chromacam, but it doesn't appear to be working, or I don't have it set right. I don't know. I might have to restart my thingy for this. Show background, no. Right? Doesn't want to work. Oh, camera. It's got the right camera, but it froze. It froze earlier, and I guess it never got back to working right again, so that's fine. I'm going to quit that. Now, will it start it? It is supposed to start up when you do this, but it's not been working. No, okay. Okay. I guess that's it. It worked a little bit. I just did an update on it, but then it crashed in the middle of something, so I'm not really sure if it'll work now. It might not work it might not work until I restart the machine and play around with it a little bit. But what's on your mind might be a title for streams, sure. Yeah. Yeah, well, I like when I switch between the two, I go to a blank screen like this, and then I put it back because that helps to reset the camera and switch from one thing to another. But I was able to get it to work earlier, but I don't know. It could be that the version that I have now is too new and it doesn't like this laptop. I don't know. It seems like it worked, though. It worked earlier. Then when I was trying to play World of Tanks and then it crashed, something seriously bad happened to it, and it never switched on. It never would switch on after that. Maybe it's because yeah, it could be. It could be I need to try turning it off and on again. But could also be because of Skype. Let me see. Is that... Didn't I see the Chroma Cam icon? Now it's gone. No, that was the... What's this? Oh, that's nothing. Take my coffee out of the disc holder. Remove my coffee cup from the cup holder. Sure. I would say... Where is it? Do I have a link to ChromaCam on the Surface here? Don't I have like a... Do I? I don't have... Okay. I usually have these up here, but so I could probably let me see if I switch off if I switch this off, you know, I could go let me bring up a browser window just so you don't think that's nothing on, but so all right. So there's that. Right now I've got no camera turned on. But okay, there's ChromaCam. So let me bring up ChromaCam and see what happens, like see if it can work. Settings. Let me turn on the preview and see if the preview works. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it wants to get... It doesn't seem like it can get the... It can get the preview. Okay, well, there's something not happening here. It's just not available right now. It's, so I'm gonna have to. I probably have to restart for this to work. So, uh, clearly it needs to be restarted. Um, Is it should take control of the webcam when I switch to a chroma cam view. It usually switches. It doesn't switch off of it very good, but it switches onto it usually pretty good. So, you know. So there's something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just yeah. Well, I guess I'm gonna leave this stream up for now, and I might get something to eat because just for whatever reason, I'm gonna do that. I guess. So I'm gonna make some noodles or something, and I'm gonna impolitely eat on the stream like I have been in the past here recently. So that's what I'll do. I'm gonna put that there. Well, I guess I gotta bring that water to a boil, so I'll let that happen. I'll let that do its thing and see how that goes. Um, um, uh, uh, well, I'll be right back. Well, that is not. Oh, hey, you're back. I see. So I'm making something to eat and not. Um, I'm not sure. What am I doing here? Oh, what? What did I just see? What was that sound coming over the. Stick my phone. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. Well, thank you. Just I think okay, cool. Well, it's not a lot going on here, but all right. Hey, let me see if that's boiling yet. We'll see how that goes. I'll be right back. If this is boiling yet. Okay, I am back. What am I making? I'm making noodles. Noodles with just just you know, cheap ramen, pork flavor with some meatballs in it. You can't sleep because your neighbor's drunk and partying. Oh, I see. Uh, okay. All right. Got to mix the stuff in there. Let's see how it tastes. Not bad. Amazing how something that cheap can be that good. Put a little ramen sauce in there. That's my own recipe. Oh yeah. The best meal you can buy for a dime. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Uh mm. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's pretty good. I got it just the right temperature too. Um, I can install LibreOffice or something. Because I think the Word and stuff is like subscription. I don't know, actually. I'm not sure if Works is still a thing. Um, uh, Scale of 1 to 10. Oh man, I give it an 8. It's pretty good. I mean, it's not very fancy, but it's very, it's salty and just savory. So it's really good. I mean, not fancy, but satisfying. Make it a little saltier. See what it tastes like now. Yeah, I'm almost going to say 10 out of 10 on this now. I think maybe. Yeah, I like spicy food. Kind of grow up in Arizona, and you tend to like spicy food because we live close to the Mexican border. So there's a lot of, and then Thai food has gotten really popular here, and so the spicy stuff is pretty popular with a lot of, but I mean, that's anywhere you go nowadays. But when I was a kid, Mexican food was a thing that was around a lot because, but I didn't have it that much as a kid, but as a teenager, young adult, I had a lot of it. So, mm. And I think Thai food is really good, and it's really spicy too. I could put some sriracha in this; it would be good, but I'm not going to. Uh, yeah, this is really good. It's hard to, what's not to like, you know? I also make my own noodles. Would I come to Norway one day? Well, I'm not much of a traveler. I would like to do some traveling. Um, but I have never done much. I haven't been a lot of places. Um, I don't even have a passport right now. But it would be interesting to travel around Europe a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's the COVID thing has really put the dampers on travel to some extent. People aren't traveling, although it's pretty safe now, I think. I don't think like I still don't know anyone who has this virus. So, I think only recently I have one friend in Colorado who knows someone who has the virus. So, I think I think a lot of people didn't get any symptoms when they had it. For all I know, I probably already had it, so who knows? But I mean, America's an interesting place. It's pretty hard to see it all or even get a feel for it because it's so big. Um, like it's bigger than all of Europe in some ways, but I don't know exactly, but it's very big. Like it takes if you were to drive from one coast to the other, it would take you I mean because you have to sleep, right? So it would take you a couple of weeks. So it'd be a long drive and then it'd probably take you a week to do it if you had like two people driving, switching back and forth if you wanted to drive all the way continuous. But it's a lot, it's a lot like Europe, and there's all these different mountain ranges, and all the weather's all different all over the place, and Um, so there's, I mean, the U.S. It's a big place. Where I live right on the tree line where um, the desert stops and the forest begins. So, like right around where I live, you've got like desert plants mixed with pine trees and stuff, and it's sort of all mixed together. And it's a really strange place because of that. It's like a weird little elevation that's just at the top of where the desert is. And you only have to drive just a little bit further north to get where you get more pine trees and more forest, and then if you go like 24 miles north of here or something like that, it's a completely different climate, and it's 20 degrees cooler. And they get lots of snow up there. We get a little snow here in the winter, but not very much. A few inches maybe if we're lucky. But okay. Um, to play or to watch? I mean, I'm kind of a nerd, so I don't really play sports. But and I don't watch sports that much. I watched basketball 1 year. Um, pretty like I watched every game and stuff when I was in Phoenix. But um, I guess I could say I don't really watch sports that much. If somebody else has it on, um, do you like ice hockey? Yeah, that's pretty popular here. Um, you know, we share a border with Canada, and Canada's really big on ice hockey. So, yeah. Um, I mean, ice hockey is a lot like European football in the way it's scored and stuff. I guess, we call it soccer here, but I don't know why. I don't know why it's called football everywhere but here, but that's because we have another game called football. And I'm not actually sure why our game is called football, because one of the things they hardly do is kick the ball. It's not even like a round ball. but I think uh, but I mean, like I've got the Y chromosome, so when there is a game on in somebody's house, then I get sucked into it because it's just something. I guess it's just a thing. If you're a guy, especially, you just like to watch it. So, but I don't have like a game that I watch right now or anything like that. Like, um, but I've watched some of all of those things. I've even watched golf a couple of times, but tennis. If you have a nice I don't know, but I had a friend that was into tennis, and he taught me the tennis rules and the way to look at tennis so you understand what's going on. And uh, uh, tennis, I think, is pretty interesting because um, it has a complicated mental component to it, but yet you have to be in super good physical condition to play it also. So, no matter how old you are, if you understand the game mentally, you could beat any amateur. If you're if you're a professional at it, you can just beat anyone of any age. But if you're but you can never play it professionally because you have to be in top condition to play it. So people get like, they play into their 30s maybe, and they're still in top physical shape, but not much after that. If they uh, it's kind of a young person's game. Yeah, some of it. Yeah, I mean, I think I liked I think I liked 80s music better than 70s music. Like, I think in general, I think I liked it, and I kind of liked the grunge scene when it came in the 90s. I kind of liked that too. That was different. Um, but I think I liked pop music in the 80s, rock music in the 80s in general, um, more than in the 70s. Um, and it's kind of interesting because like a lot of people are into that, and they're young like you are, and um, I know Styx, who's living in the Netherlands right now. Styx Hexenhammer. He's like his favorite music is from the 80s, and he seems to like how cheerful and upbeat it was. And I think it's funny. I mean, he's just in his early 30s, so he was definitely not born when that music came out. Um, but I guess I like music now from, I didn't used to, but I like music now that's from a lot of different eras. You know, you get a little wider perspective sometimes when you've been around a while. So, um, in the 1970s, I was listening to progressive rock and progressive jazz. So these are not well known. Uh, Although AC/DC was around then, and um, so I didn't listen to stuff that was popular back in the 70s. I listened to kind of niche stuff, and then later on, though, in the 80s, I kind of listened to what was around, and so I ended up liking a lot of stuff, and um, like MTV showed up in the early 80s, and that kind of brought like all the European stuff into the pop culture, and it was really popular, and so it became like a thing in the 80s. And then there was all the hair metal in the 80s also. That was like a big thing. And then I remember some of those bands that weren't super popular. They ended up repurposing or rebranding themselves as something else when they got into the 90s. So that's kind of interesting. Like bands that like went from the 80s to the 90s but never made it really big. They kind of changed their focus, their musical focus, and some of them went in a variety of directions, and some of them got more fame in the 90s. Either, going in industrial direction or a grunge direction or like a hardcore metal direction. Uh, uh, you have long hair like me. You don't have dreadlocks though, do you? This was quite an investment in time that took me to do this, but um, I like having long hair. It's good. It's hard to take care of when my hair is really curly. So that's one of the reasons I did this to it, is because it just seemed like it'd be easier to take care of in some ways. There's more to it than that. There's a whole long story as to why my hair is this way. But um, but in any case, I find it's easier. Like I like my hair being long when I play music. It somehow like helps me concentrate on my music more. And to some extent, these dreadlocks are kind of a pain too. I mean, it's like easier and not easier. It just depends on how you look at it. It depends on how, if you take care of it yourself. Like I've not ever gone to anyone to work on it for me. That would be nice. But um but I haven't ever looked for someone, or I should be looking for someone really that can work on it, because it's not always. Have I heard of a place in Norway called Grorud? Grorud? I have not. And what is it like there? I could look it up. I mean, that's one of the things we can do is look it up. There. Well, that's kind of interesting. I wonder what the deal is with this. Will that do it? Just blinked. Oh, there. Okay. That's a thing, right? Chromacam won't work right now, but I think this will. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Don't do it. Why? What's up with it? What's the issue? Well, I could oh, suburb of Oslo. Oh, okay. It's a region. Yeah, okay, that's what it says. Let's get some images. It's very green. So, what about it? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't look it up. What? Why not? What's up there? Okay. Does it have some weird news associated with it right now or something, or is So anyway, what about Growrude? What do you have to say about it? Anything in particular? Or no? Or did I mess something up by looking it up? Oh, hey, Anarcho. So, I'm not sure why he asked me about it and then told me not to look it up. Is this another language you're learning, Anarcho? You're always learning languages. Someone from Slug actually came on the stream earlier. That was kind of interesting. Okay, they're Chinese. How are you making those characters? Are you using a character thing? Japanese? Are you using the Japanese? Yeah, I can't see it very well from here. If I look closer, I can see that it's Japanese. But oh, okay, yeah. So you have multiple keyboards. Do you convert it to because I know Robert, he uses like a sort of a character generation system because you do it on your, you type phonetics, yeah, exactly, and then it looks them up for you. Yeah, Rob showed me how that worked at one point. He's gotten quite good with Japanese. He's gotten where he's been reading his news. He started reading, like, he's been reading the adult news lately. Like he was like reading the kitty news, but he's now graduated to reading the regular news. Like, so he reads his world news in Japanese. So he's gotten pretty good at that, but he still doesn't speak it very well. You know, his ability to pronounce it and speak it and hear it is not so good. But I don't know. So I don't know, what is it about Growrude? I don't know if Penguin Boy, I don't know if you're still there, but What is it about Growrude that you wanted to bring to my attention or tell me about or whatever? Or just did you want me to just did you want to know if I've ever heard of it? Uh, so I don't know. So I'll try to move the microphone around when I speak. I've got the filters on it so it won't overload it no matter where I put it, but um, when I lean back, it's probably good that I bring it closer up, then it won't clip. So I've heard like that one of the hardest Nordic languages is Icelandic. Uh, so I remember seeing a thing on a sort of a savant learning it, learning it in record time, trying to learn it. I see. It sounds pretty good. I mean, it sounded like definitely a Nordic language. It had Nordic sounds in it, but I don't know. I don't know if it's time for me to start using telepathy. I feel like I am because it's like I'm running out of things to say now, or something. I don't know. Oh wow! Speaking 7 languages. Guy in an Asian market speaking 7 languages, including 3 African ones. Really, wow. Uh, well, it's amazing when people can speak multiple languages. I can't even. I can't even speak. I mean, I grew up hearing German, and I can't even speak that really. So, you know, it's pathetic. Nobody around me spoke English. I wouldn't be able to speak anything at all. I wouldn't be able to communicate at all. I would have to learn a new language if nobody spoke English. But that might be interesting to do. I'm pretty good at the pronunciation part of languages, but I'm not so good at the vocabulary learning parts, of it. I think my memory is only average. So my ability to learn new material is limited to that. Magyar. Oh, at first I thought you were talking about the Magrum. like the centaurs in World of Warcraft. Hungarian, yeah. I know, and it kind of the idea of Hungary kind of appeals to me. Seems like it'd be an interesting place to go, at least visit. My friend um Chuck, he has been all over the world. He travels a lot, and pretty good. Um, Pretty good. He travels for pretty cheap because his wife worked in the flight industry, in the airline industry, so or in the airline profession. No, but like so, if you retire from the airlines, you get like free flying for life. You just have to pay the tax, whatever tax there is, and you have to use standby. So these people can fly whenever they want, I guess. And that's pretty neat that they can fly whenever they want. But it would be interesting to, I don't know, I'm not crazy about flying, but I have done it a few times. And I don't know. I wonder what it would be like to fly all over the world like that. You know, my friend, he had to get over the fear of it. Like he got real nervous. He got nervous over a period of time. He got more and more nervous about it. And then finally he managed to get over it. And now he flies all over the place. So, it's pretty cool that he is able to do that. I wish I could, especially as cheap as it is for him, like he flies free all over the place so he can go visit people and he can go to Europe and Switzerland and whatever. He can check out different countries, and it's why you learned how to fly. Yeah, but you always flew places though. So, um, Mrs. Curvycom says hello, but she's not going to be on the stream. She was on earlier. Okay. And I don't know. Oh, you were getting nervous flying, huh? That's interesting. Because you did so much of it. But plus it got, post 9/11 it got annoying to fly. Like it was, it made it take so much longer. And they changed all the rules in the airports and everything's different now, and I don't know. So just well, I'm glad you did. I mean, that's pretty amazing that you did that. I think it's interesting that you uh, went at it in a direct way like that. Like not everyone would do that. So pretty neat, I think. I never do anything, so I don't know. Boy, I'm in a sorry state, I think. I never do anything and I never go anywhere and I don't know. This is all I do. Occasionally I stream. This is my method of traveling. It's not significant, but at least I can connect with people all over the Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Been a few years now I've been doing this. I don't know. I've pretty much gotten nowhere doing it, but I mean, I'm not, I still don't even have 1,000 subs on YouTube because I don't do it often enough. I think if I did it more consistently, I probably would, but, yeah, don't waste a crappy year being happy. Well, I don't know. I mean, some people are just happy no matter what, and I feel like they have one up on me. So, you know, I kind of admire people that have a good attitude that can, I don't know. I'm working tonight. Uh, I've got the normal work plus the long route. And we'll see how it goes. I pretty much have it down to a science now where I get through it pretty fast for the most part. Um, Even on Friday, I get it done pretty fast. So, I don't know. Some people seem to be happy no matter what they're doing or how old they are or whatever. They just seem cheerful all the time. And I think it's remarkable that they can do that. I don't know how they do it, really. I don't understand how they can do it. It's just, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I understand how they do it, but um, it's impressive though. It's impressive. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna stop streaming. I think I might. I'll give you a call on Skype, okay? If you're still there when I get off or something, or I don't know. How about that Hayden Biden? I don't know, man. He's hiding. Uh, he doesn't come out much. He just he pokes his head out for a few moments to see if there's going to be you know 2 more weeks of summer or something. Uh, and then he disappears again, kind of like a groundhog. So I don't know. Yeah, um, I guess I'll stop for now. I'll see y'all later. If any of you are still there, I will say goodbye. Say my goodbyes right now.